Recently, it has been reported that one of the main reasons Netflix did not have a good relationship with Meghan Markle and Harry was because they were not fulfilling all their demands. Now, in the past, we have seen how questions were raised about Archie Lily's existence. Netflix is also playing a role in this. In the past, we have seen people were actually the one really talking about. In the past, we have seen how the media was looking for some evidence, some kind of proof that these two kids they exist. In the past, we have seen how even the Queen herself, she wanted to have a good relation with Meghan and the kids, but she refused to take pictures with Meghan and Lily when they visited. The problem with that is because a lot of people, when they were speculating that Archie Lily they do not exist, this refusal of the Queen it adds more to that suspicion. William, Catherine, even they said the photo session, the birthday celebration, they're not gonna take part in it. Very very bizarre, very very strange because they are the if the kids exist, they are their uncle and aunt, very close relative. But William, Catherine said we will not take pictures. So all of these things were coming from different sources, sometimes from the family, sometimes from public, sometimes from the media. And also sometimes we have seen how Netflix, they have big qualm about this and they said we need to show Archie Lily. We need to film them, and Meghan and Harry they refused them directly. Now I'm going to be showing or telling you one more evidence that shows that these kids probably do not exist. Yes, I'm talking about Archie and Lily, but in this case it is about Archie and his existence is questionable. Does he really exist? Take a look at this because this video clip it details a lot of things.
Teacher confirmed his real mother is not Meghan with irrefutable proof. Parent-teacher association verification. Not sure MI6 is involved, but there's this news about poor little Archie's school, which had to allegedly take him off their rosters and have subsequently had to call in for services to help him with the panic attacks and severe anxiety attacks that plagued him, for which the school didn't have the internal resources to address. Usually the school would refer the parents to have their child evaluated by a paediatrician, who would likely refer to a child psychologist. However, I heard the school had to address this issue in September, when Harry and the Harridan were gone for 3 weeks. And that since neither the school nor the Department of Social Services could get hold of Harry and Meghan at all during this time, allegedly, that escalated matters a bit so that social services were involved. If this is true, it's revolting. There they both were while the world grieved, bitching about meaningless titles for these children, when what they actually need are parents in their right minds who are home and actively loving for the kids. It's unlikely that Archie didn't just go 0 to 100 overnight. If he was exhibiting distressing behaviours that were so disruptive that it was draining the school's available resources, this probably has been going on for a while. I'm sure he was placed in a great preschool, and any preschool of that calibre would have a number of interventions for Archie that they would have gone through before deciding he simply couldn't come back.
So now these people are saying that even the school teacher of Archie has confirmed that Archie's mother is not Meghan. Now the first thing we really need to ask question about is whether Archie even exists. Forget about his mother, whether Archie himself does exist. This report is not very clear and looks like they are losing or missing actually a lot of information on this one. But one thing we know for sure, which is that the doctor of Lily, she was Melissa Drake, she was not available. As you can see on the screen, guys, do not forget to subscribe. She was not available, and her husband made a statement saying that she did not go to the hospital the day Lily was delivered. So Archie's existence should be questioned. Archie's teacher is asking this question, where is your mother? Who is your mother? Well, that will come later. At the same time, Lily's existence now is being also questioned. So if you take a look at all of this, what does it really mean? It can mean few things. Number one, Meghan and Harry, they are probably renting the kids, as some of you have alluded to, it could be that Meghan and Harry, they want to have this rented quote unquote kids so that the monarchy will keep them paying for their expenses. That way they can get extra money. Because see, the reason for that is Meghan, she was tied to her tubes, basically means she was not able to give birth. I mean, these are all speculations, none of them were proven. But if you take a look at Meghan's past, she did not have a baby with Trevor Ingleson. They were together for several years. I think it was like from 2004 to 2013, so almost 9-10 years. How come she doesn't have a kid with him? And then all of a sudden with Harry, you see 2 kids popping out. A lot of people are saying that is because they are now renting this kid. They made it all up so that they can keep the royals in a connection with them, money from the royals. Who knows what else they are looking for? Something that would in the future affect the relationship between Harry, Meghan, and the monarchy, just off of the fact that the monarchy now, they're saying we are not going to give them the title. So that also adds more to the suspicion, more to the story, because why the monarchy, they are so conditional that we will not give any title to Lily and Archie if you do not do this, if you do not do that. I mean, if you are born by default, you should be getting those titles. But we see even the monarchy, the king, the queen, all of them are pitching in on this together to raise their voices and saying that, look, these kids, they need to come to UK. They need to fulfill, I mean, not come to UK, but they need to fulfill the requirements. They cannot go against us. The mother and the father cannot write it memoir against us, bashing us. Why? I mean, isn't it straightforward? According to this report, again, it says that Archie's mother, Archie's school teacher, is raising question who is the mother of this kid. Guys, things are getting really out of control just on this one issue. Everything Meghan Markle does has suspicion. I mean, nobody is trusting her. We have not seen Meghan, Harry bringing their kids in the public. They were not part of the podcast, except that few times they mention their names, and that's about it. What kind of parents they are who do not want to involve their kids at all? It's just so weird, so bizarre. Thank you guys for joining in. I'll see you in the next video.